Hello everyone, welcome back to Know What You Like. I'm Lucia, and today on the channel I am here to give you another Berserk manga update, and that is to tell you that I am officially caught up with the manga. Actually, I have been caught up for about 2 weeks now, but I'm finally posting this video. It's not going to be a very long video, and again, I just wanted to give you an update of where I am. And yeah, I didn't expect myself to read, I think it was 14 chapters, those last 14 chapters. Um, yeah, I was just like, I need to know. I need to know. It's been crazy things that have been happening, such as Casca got her memories back. That was such a traumatic ordeal, but very important. So our Casca is somewhat back, but now she's in Falconia with Griffith, but it looks like she's has surges of where she's like, but like memory surges of like who am I, where am I, sort of thing, and she like fights her captors, if you will. But I'm like, maybe it's a good thing that she got captured because maybe it'll help her face Griffith and help her heal. As traumatizing I'm sure that will be, I think possibly it'll be a good thing. We also have on the boat, Ricket and the Kushan have pulled up on Guts, and I'm like, what? And yeah, so that's fun. Also, the island has been destroyed, and so our girl, she's like in the particles. Like what? Everything? It's so crazy. Griffith continues to be a bitch. I want. It's so crazy that these people are so clearly, like, on one hand, like, I can't necessarily blame them for believing in Griffith because considering everything that's happened to them, like the country as a whole, I mean, with Midland and all the wars and everything and all the craziness, and so finally they see a light of holiness and they're like, "Oh, we're going to um praise him." But also Griffith has so much on his side, with his medium late trick, and also he has the holy, I think, scepter on his side, and then he has all these apostles, and some of those apostles are really cool looking. I like the one that looks like half man, half horse or whatever. That one's cool. I don't know. We also learn more about Skull Knight. He's the king of that land, and he had a lost love that looked just like the queen of the elves. And I'm like, oh my Jesus, everything's going on. But also, I'm jumping around here clearly. But Casca, every time she sees a Guts, she like gets this such deep pain in her heart. But she longs to see him, and he longs to see her. But also the baby, and then, the child that pops up on them. It's just so much. And also, I wanted to let y'all know that, of course, the chapter with Kento, Kentaro Miyamura, I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong. I apologize. His friend, who wrote the chapter of his passing. Oh my gosh, I cried so much reading that chapter. I did. Yeah. And like I've said in other times before. Obviously, I got introduced to Berserk. I've known about Berserk for a while, but in terms of me finally diving into it, it was just a couple of months, years ago at this point. Later this year will be, I think, 3 years. But it's still such a beautiful tale. And for those who have been fans of his, when he died, I'm sure that was crushing. And for me, who's only known him for almost 3 years, in terms of like reading his work, it was crushing in and itself. So, but I've obviously see differences in style, but like after his passing, but I think they're starting to get a rhythm of things, in terms of looks and everything. So there's that. And I don't know, it's all crazy. So and again, I know I'm jumping everywhere with this discussion, but I just wanted to tell y'all where I'm at. And so I look forward to seeing where what comes next. And shout out to Farney, shout out to Riki, shout out to Isidro, shout out to Serpico, shout out to Puck, everyone who's helped them on this journey and the growth of not only Guts, but Yeah, I'm here for it. I look forward to seeing any other characters that we've met in the past pop up, such as we saw, Luca and the other girls. We saw her for a moment. Um, they're in the kingdom right now, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if she and Casca are ever gonna meet up. Like, oh, I know you when you were uh, whatever name that Casca went by. I forgot. I know it, but I can't remember it now. But it's all exciting stuff, and I can't wait to read more. And if you're wondering if I'm going to continue reading the Berserk manga, yes, of course I am. Obviously, at this point, there's no more chapters, but I still look forward to them. And it's still going to be exclusively on Patreon when that does happen. And yeah. And if you're also wondering if I'm going to be reading anything else, my next thing I will be reading will be Vinland Saga. In terms of do I know anything about it, I have seen the first season of the anime, so I know like parts of it, I guess you could say. But other than that, I haven't seen season 2 of Vinland Saga, and I'm pretty excited to see what comes next. And this is Lucia, and I'll be starting that I believe next week on the chat on Patreon. So look for that community tab notification whenever you see that. Okay. Anyways, I will see you next time. This was Lucia with We Know What You Like, and bye for now.